dude, like, why are you? And then she started sending her buddies and everything. Eventually, a few years later from the happening, her own friends started to call her out. She had a falling with a lot of her girls and people that were doing shit because she was out there. This is why they're mad at me, because I exposed them for the truth. She was out there fucking saying, taking donations supposedly to build houses or places, bringing homeless people, homeless indigenous people, or just look. Stop sending me requests to join your lives, guys. Thank you. I'm not gonna join. They want to do like duet, like lives and stuff. I don't want to do that shit. I come to TikTok talk about real shit. If people want fake shit, go to their lives. Go sit there and fucking chit chat about crap and go to other people that have like 300 likes and they're just sitting there with no shirt and fucking braids and acting like they're part of their community when they've been called out by their own communities. See, real people really don't come out to TikTok. I'm telling you guys the truth. I've been told to get off of TikTok by my elder, my Tamashini. He's like, why are you there? All that shit's pure toxicity is bullshit. And I'm like, because there's still a few good people here. That's why. Because it makes it hard for me to just say bye to the people who've been cool. But I mean, now I'm starting to feel like, are we really cool? Are there really cool people on this platform? I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. I'm doing this with the best intention. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm not doing this to have 500 people here. I'm trying to tell a few people the truth about things so you guys can continue to spread the truth about what's happening here. This person here is highly, highly religious. This girl right here promotes Latinidad and Hispanidad. That's what she does too. Alicia. In fact, her username has a biblical passage. I think that's her name. She has like a biblical passages to it too. And she was out there instigating problems with Joya prior to me calling Joya out for saying the N-word with the hard R. That's the truth. Now, Joya can come up on my panel whenever the fuck he wants to, because that's something that he hasn't addressed yet. He's not qualified to address any kind of black people on TikTok until he apologizes and he acknowledges what he did. Now, I don't play with games like that. I don't think it's something like me personally in my heart. Like I kept it inside me for a while, for a few months, not addressing him on that because I'm like, is he just aggravated? Is he mad? And what? But he has showed a pattern of aggressiveness towards the black community. And I have allies here, black people who've come from his live stream that said I wasn't even given the space to talk. I went in, I was trying to share, and he kicked me out. And I'm like, that's because he's truly angry towards towards black people. I'm telling you, he called me one day right away as soon as I answered the phone. He's like, hey, Manny, what's up? I'm like, what's up, Joya? He's like, man, I'm fucking, what he say? I can't stand these fucking N-word with the hard R. That was Joya. And I just kept quiet. For that moment, I was like, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, well, I think I told him don't let it get to you, whatever. Like, but just the way he came at me, like saying that, I was like, nobody should be calling, none of us should ever be calling the black community the N-word with the hard R. I'm just saying it because I want you guys to know the truth. And you could come out like I put it on my mother, I put it on my life, I put it on my nieces, I put it on my tribe, I put it on everything that I've been doing here for the last 5 years. That's what he said. So I'm not asking you to believe me. It doesn't matter because he knows the truth and I know the truth. And that's why a lot of these people are angry, gathering around like flies around the piece of shit that's in the middle here. An account that's faceless, that goes around taking snippets of my life. They try to, again, take my words out of context yesterday when I was talking about the tribal cards. Bottom line is, yes, the American Indians were tricked by the United States government into accepting, moving, or relocating into reservations. They signed treaties with them only to break them later. Am I not saying the truth? Am I not saying the truth? Fucking bullshit. Come on. Let me see the comments. Lady mama, toxic mamas, you don't know a fucking thing about your community. You married a Mexican dude. You married outside of your own tribe. And by Lakota law, you are already not Lakota. By traditional Lakota law, you married someone outside of your community. You don't even live in your community. You left the res. Why don't you tell them the truth? Tell them how you were selling DRUGSs in your reservation. For the people watching, share the live. Talk about this shit. I could be gone tomorrow. You guys gonna be sitting around being fooled by these people? By toxic mamas, native mamas who came here? She'll acknowledge it herself. There's receipts saying she did sell DRUGSs to teenagers in her reservation. That's why she's not there no more. That look at what she's saying. F you, because you're mad, because that's the truth. You got caught up. If you weren't caught up, you'd still be doing it. Trickster, toxic mamas. That's the truth. You said it yourself with your own words. I did do it. So what? It's in the past. The past will haunt you for all your life. What happened to Nathan Chasing Horse? Nathan Chasing Horse was abusing, right? They say he was abusing. I can't verify because I wasn't there based on the court and the accusations. He's in jail, or I think he's in house arrest, or there's some shit going on with his case. But that's why there's indigenous chiefs, elders, people within their communities in prison that were kicked out of their community because of things that like Native Mamas was doing, selling DRUGSs to their community. Am I lying, Native Mamas? Come up on the panel, Native Mamas. I'm going to address you like a fucking grown-up. Get up here. We're going to address you now. Since you want to come out here, Native Mamas, come up. She's going to run. Come up. Today I got time for you before I go to work, because I actually have a full-time ass job, things I got to take care of. So send your request, Native Mamas, because we'll call you out. I want you to say with your own words that you did go sell DRUGSs. There is a criminal record filed on you for selling DRUGSs to your own reservation. You fucking backstabber. Whoever follows her, please unfollow me, bro. I don't support Native Mamas. That's her right here on this image. Right, where the fuck are you? Oh, I didn't put her in here? Oh, yeah, right up there on the corner. That's why she goes by Toxic Mamas. Then she came up here, then she came up to my lives and said, Manny, don't talk about the Lakota. First of all, you're not involved with your Lakota people. You left the res. Your own Lakota have called you out on it. Now, if they want to play games because, oh, Manny, well, he's not Lakota, because I know how you guys roll, and you guys say, well, we're going to have Lakota's backs anyways. So I get it. Like, you might be in conflict, and we might take a side with one of you, but at the end of the day, you still back each other up. I get it. There's no beef with that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm going to keep things 100%. I've been keeping things 100% from day one. They've invalidated my indigeneity because I don't have a tribal card. And I told them the tribal card is proof of submission to the U.S. government. Who provides you with those cards? The U.S. government. Who gives you recognition and protection based on that card? The U.S. government. Who did you file treaties with so that you can be recognized as an indigenous people? The U.S. government. And every treaty has been violated. I'm calling it out because I don't fucking play games with people. It's nothing personal. It has nothing to do with their personal lives. I don't know any of these people in real life, but they gather like flags around shit. The bullshit that this account is providing right now. They all have a reputation. Indigenous Rocky, which used to be best friends with this lady, called her out. She went in and DM'd me and said, Little Snowbird has been lying to all the community about having money to put towards building homes or bringing homeless people, indigenous people, helping them with housing. She kept the money. She pocketed the money. She was called out on it by Indigenous Rocky. Now, I don't know what happened to Indigenous Rocky, but she's got the lines right here too. This girl went and like made them extra thicker now. So what TikTok did right now is not allowed. Well, I appealed. They don't want to share my live with other people on TikTok. And for all this time, my lives are always restricted to other audiences because there's an in job, there's agencies, there's religious entities that are promoting hateful division amongst our communities. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to give you guys the information that you guys need to understand that we are surrounded by toxic people who promote division, who truly promote division. This lady was one of my mods. She was blocking people, creating problems with other Native women, to the point that those Native women don't really come out here. Some of them, at least one of them. There was like 2 or 3, but they said she was treating them unfairly. She was attacking them and blocking them all the time. Toxic Mama, she just wanted to make peace supposedly, and she's not for peace. This is a person that called out with a criminal record for selling DRUGSs to her community. How come she's not in prison still? She should, right? They do that to Native men. If you get caught selling DRUGSs to teenagers on your res, What do you do? What's the penalty for that? What's up, Mono? How's it going? Another person. I'm sorry, I don't know who you are at the top, but was good.
Cobra.
No, you're right
All
though
right, Cobra.
about Native Mamas. You know, she was on the reservation causing harm to her own people, providing those substances, getting them hooked, getting them strung out. People, can you mute, please, bro?
Please share the live, guys, and share it with
Can you
somebody
mute?
else
Can
and
you
tap
mute,
the
man?
screen,
I'm
please.
talking. That's kind of rude, man. You're making
it's
noise.
Cobra,
it's
if you
not
could please
feedback.
mute yourself, Cobra.
Yeah,
Oh,
let
it's
me
not
just
you.
finish real quick.
I got
Hey,
my
can you-
pause in, so it wasn't.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
can
my
you
mic?
there you go. No, that was him,
Is
bro.
it-
It was him. But anyway, having her people strung out, addicted, and there was no remorse for this lady. And I guarantee you, if she didn't get caught, she would still be doing this. This was about 6, 7 years ago. And you know what, Native Mamas, that's not even a decade ago. That's not that long ago. Okay? That's not that long ago. So don't act like, oh, that was a long